Why do we assign sex to objects? Why do we say, oh, you can't like lemon cookies. Those are for girls. I mean, I think I'm so over that philosophy.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well, so yesterday, my friend Pat Peck delivered a bunch of these fantastic, beautiful, tasty lemon cookies.
And she said she got them from a farmer's market that you love.
One of our favorite farm stands out near Pottersville, New Jersey, where I have a house. She brought these gorgeous lemon cookies in. Bring them in. Greg T, go get them. So I was listening to the podcast, the 15-minute morning show podcast, and Straight Nate and Scary and Brody were lampooning these cookies. These are like old women cookies. I mean, how can you assign an age and a sex to a flavor of cookie?
You can't.
Well,
Froggy.
It's not like Werther's Originals.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say. I personally like lemon cookies. I'm not putting those down. Maybe they were delicious. But a Werther's Original, that's old people candy.
Well, how can you assign a sex to a car or a cookie?
Yeah.
Or, that's a girl. That's a boy. I mean, you can't. It's a
Well, I
thing.
think there's a difference between, like, I see my car as a guy, but there's a difference between that and saying only guys can drive this car or only women would eat this thing.
So this is from the 15-minute morning show podcast. This is why we've got trouble. Listen to this.
Would I bet, because they're lemon cookies, which I'm sorry, I don't mean
This is Brody, by the way.
Would I bet, because they're lemon cookies, which I'm sorry, I don't mean to stereotype, but lemon cookies aren't your masculine cookie.
Wait, what?
I feel like lemon cookies were coming with the shoes, and when they realized we were going to be upset, they're like, you know what, ladies, I'm going to give the cookies to the boys.
So
I don't think they were like, because what am I going to get a guy? Give him a lemon cookie.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't know cookies had a gender.
Like an oatmeal raisin, a chocolate chip.
So what, is that a man's cookie?
Yeah, like a macadamia nut.
Well, not even a man's cookie. I think just something a little bit more common, right? Like chocolate chip. That's standard, right? I feel like if I got chocolate chip cookies, all right, that translates across the board.
So you were a part of the problem. Okay. Really?
Can I qualify? I feel like anytime I'll call Pat. She won't answer my call, though, so can I call from your phone?
Just call her.
I just feel like if you're giving cookies and you don't know the people you're giving cookies to, you generally give something very across the board, like a chocolate chip cookie.
Okay, this is my pet peeve, by the way, and this happens a lot. When someone brings in free stuff and people are like, I don't know if this is the free thing I like.
Right.
It's free.
Yeah, shut up.
And
If you don't want it, don't say anything.
And technically, she put a lot of thought into this because she made sure she went to a place that Elvis really loved. And these
Is she on the phone yet?
No, not yet. She's not answered. But the whole reason we started talking about this is because the girls got shoes and the guys got cookies.
Get her on the phone.
I'm trying.
By the way, Elvis, the consensus on the podcast was that if you were to take a lemon cookie and douse it in chocolate, now it's a man's cookie.
This is my point.
You guys sound dumb and ungrateful.
Yeah, you sound stupid.
They are dumb and ungrateful. These lemon cookies are so good.
Dumb and ungrateful show?
Yes.
Well, certain things do have gender. Like, for example, dudes don't drive RAV4s and Trans Ams. They just don't.
Yes, they do. I mean,
no,
dudes who are women. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so what is this?
Okay, so a lot of times when someone's having a birthday, like one child is having a birthday, and then you bring another gift for the other kid, just because you can't have one gift without bringing the other kid a gift. Yeah, so this was called the shut up gift.
You realize
the
that
cookies were a shut up gift because the girls had the shoes.
These were actually brought for Elvis, and Elvis said to share with you.
Yes, and we all got them. I took a pack home yesterday of cookies.
Well, we didn't know that.
Okay, let me tell you the story. Hold on, Greg T. My friend Pat Peck brought shoes up for the women of the morning show.
She has a new friend she has a friend that's been a designer for years, and she's so cool and sweet.
And you love those shoes.
Yeah, the shoes are amazing. Yeah.
So she also brought me some lemon cookies. I said, you know what? I don't want the lemon cookies. I don't need to eat those. I'll just leave them for everyone else. And so everyone else was like, oh, well, they got shoes and all we got was a shut up gift. Lemon cookies. Is that her?
She's 21.
21. Good morning, Pat. Sorry to bother you.
Oh, hey, Elvis. What's up?
Are you still asleep?
No, I'm not still asleep. I'm not lazy.
You had to wake up to answer the phone. So we're talking about the lemon cookie debacle.
Right.
I'm just saying, you brought those lemon cookies for me. And I'm like, well, I can't eat those because I'm watching my figure. And so they complained. The boys complained that you brought lemon cookies. They said those are for girls. And I'm like, why do we have to assign a sex to cookies?
Well, number one, I did bring them in just for you.
Thank you.
And my mom always told me that if you bring something in for one person, you have to bring it in for other people. So I was just trying to be nice. So whatever. I'm just saying those boys are getting nothing from me. When I come in next time, ever again.
They were
It was
jealous.
so rude.
They were jealous because your friend is a shoe designer and brought beautiful shoes for us, and so they were jealous they just got cookies.
Well, listen, Tina Maria brought those shoes in for you guys. I didn't even need to give the boys anything at all. And plus, I hope they know that you guys got cookies too.
We did, yeah.
So they really weren't special, those boys.
You're not special. She said you're not special.
Pat Peck hates you. I don't blame you. So she sends me a text yesterday. I was listening to the 15-minute morning show podcast, and the boys are making fun of the cookies I brought. I'll never bring them crap ever again.
Yeah,
and
they're
she's
ungrateful.
mad.
They're being ungrateful.
So anyway, but I didn't know the cookies were for me.
Right, so she didn't get us anything.
No, you don't deserve to get
So
anything because you're ungrateful.
you shouldn't be complaining about something that wasn't meant for you anyway. That's my point. You're a bunch of a-holes.
But at the time, we just saw the shoes come in for the girls. I'm like, oh,
Anyway,
here come cookies for the boys.
But Pat Peck, there is one voice in the crowd of morons that wants to tell you something. Yes, Greg T.
Hey, Pat.
Yes?
If you listened closely to the podcast yesterday, you'll notice that I stood out by myself and I said, I love your lemon cookies.
There you go.
Sweetie, I did hear that, and I really appreciate it. And I have to say, at least Straight Nate and Scary tried to call me yesterday to apologize.
Brody
but
didn't.
I did not pick up their phone calls. But Brody, I'm done with you
He's
forever.
a cheap.
You're in the poop house.
He's so cheap
That's right.
he can't even make a cell phone call. Hold on. Here's what Brody. Listen to what Brody said about your cookies yesterday. Listen to this. Listen to this. No, it's all out war because of these lemon cookies. But listen to what Brody said on the podcast about your cookies.
But lemon cookie is like what your grandmother would put out. Oh,
It's like-
I put out some lemon cookies.
What if these were like leftover from some sort of bake sale?
Right.
I
feel like her daughter. I feel like her
bags. Gotta get rid of.
Her daughter didn't sell all of her lemon cookies for her badge.
I would
and
buy
we
them.
got the.
These are great.
What about gingerbread?
I gotta say,
Gingerbread?
They're good.
And there's
Gingerbread
Brody
cookies,
eating
all
them.
right.
Like it's a shortbread with a little bit of lemon in there.
Thank you, Nate.
So look, that was what they said.
No,
So-
and you know what? Number one, my daughter was never in the band. Number two, I did not bake them. And number three, Brody, you want help with your kitchen? I don't think so, baby.
There you go. Interior designer Pat Peck has denounced your kitchen. But exactly where do we get these cookies? They're out by our house. What's the name of the place?
So it's Parks Farm. It's on the way from my house to Chester. And these sweet little ladies, and if they hopefully don't listen to this show,
No.
will never, ever let me buy them again. But they are adorable little ladies, and they make them, and I think they're really delicious. And again,
They are.
They're
sorry
delicious.
about the price tag, okay? I was in a hurry.
How much
Didn't
are these?
mean-
$7.
Oh my God,
And
$7.
how many packs did she bring?
A lot.
She brought like $1,000.
You
worth of
guys are
cookies.
really mean.
Greg T, you're the only one.
Thank you, Elvis. I think you know what I think that she's right. It's a nice gesture. You don't leave somebody out. Whenever we go to a party and it's like for like some other for some kid, we always get like the brother or sister or something else or whatever. And I think Pat did this out of her heart. And I think I'm
she's
very
a wonderful lady.
surprised.
Well, Pat, we love you.
I don't want to lay down in the mud with these
You
guys.
heard me chewing on the female cookies during the podcast.
Well, why?
Well, excuse me?
But that's another point. Why are you assigning a gender to cookies? I'm chewing on the female cookies. Yes, Brody. Brody, in your defense, what one stupid thing can you say to defend yourself?
Hold on. In my defense, I did not know Pat gave us the cookies because
She didn't give you the
Hold
cookies.
on. Right. Andrew, your assistant, said, "Do you want lemon cookies?" And he handed us cookies. So I didn't, Pat. I did not know you gave us the cookies. Second of all,
doesn't matter.
hold on. Scary sent me Elvis's text message, and it says from you. He forwarded it. It says Straight Nate and Scary. They are on my brown word list. Little whiny babies. Nowhere in the text messages it say my name, so I didn't know you were mad at me. And and it was at 11. I got the text at 11 o'clock at night from Scary. That's why I didn't call you.
You are an a-hole.
Poor
No,
Pat.
I didn't know it was her, and I didn't know she was mad at me, and I didn't get it till 11
And
o'clock
so, by
last
the way,
night.
Brody has never paid full retail price for anything. And so he got free cookies and he's complaining about them. He is the cheapest cheapest bastard I've ever met. Where's my cheap bastard song?
Cheap bastard! Oh, who's the cheap bastard? Oh, who's the cheap bastard?
Cheap bastard.
Oh, who's the cheap bastard?
Free friggin' cookies and stop complaining.
Oh, who is the cheap bastard?
Cheap bastard. Anyway, so Pat, I love you. And I know you're the best interior designer in the world, and you'll never, ever help Brody in his sad, sad kitchen.
Well, let me end with one thing.
What's that?
And this is what made me really sad.
Oh.
I'm standing there looking through the glass. I see the three of those boys in there. I see my lemon cookies right by Scary. And they look at me, and they wave, and they smile. And they were ripping me apart.
Isn't that funny? They were across the soundproof glass making fun of you, but they made it look like they were being nice to you.
That's terrible. You guys suck.
You really do.
I agree.
Pat, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You're such a wonderful person. I'm so sorry.
Seriously.
I love you, Pat. I'm so sorry that they did that. You know, Greg T's the only guy along with me.
I would never treat you that way, Pat, ever.
I know you wouldn't. And my friend Tina Maria, who brought the shoes in, she said that she is going to be giving those girls free shoes for the rest of their lives.
Yes,
Yeah, see?
That's nothing.
And these guys get nothing.
You
They're
guys
going to wear their Skechers.
I'll have a
Suck it,
pair of
guy.
shoes. I want to wear them. I'll wear your shoes.
I love you, Pat. Have a nice day,
Sweetie,
sweetheart.
love you guys.
Love you, Pat.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Listen to Scary chewing the cookies and talking.
These are great.
What about gingerbread?
I gotta say, this is
Gingerbread?
really good.
They're good.
Gingerbread cookies, all right.
Like it's a shortbread with a little bit of lemon in there.
And a whole lot of butter.
Or would you rather have a nice pair of shoes?
Oh, I love a pair of shoes.
Brody.
Scary's like, these cookies, they're awful.
The cookies are great.
They're great. I know, but you guys, you get on this podcast, you think you're being funny.
Yeah.
But you forget you're ruining people's lives.
I think we learned
Making fun of their lemon cookies.
We've been friends with Pat for years and years, and you guys are. That's not. She's always been so kind to us. You
Always.
really.
You're a bunch of a-holes.
But yeah.
They really are. This is why Danielle and Bethany deserve free shoes. Because they're nice. They're nice
We
people.
were very nice.
We hate
people.
when some of the people they say nasty things to us sometimes on
They're
a text
nasty.
message.
Nasty.
But when somebody stands out of the crowd and does something out of the goodness of their heart and brings us something,
I know.
How crazy to
I know. This is why I always look to Danielle and Bethany.
Thank you. Yes, you should always look to us.
They are the Froggy. Really? Let's go talk to Luke. Hello, Luke.
Froggy, shut up.
Luke, good morning. Luke, can we really truly assign gender to lemon cookies or chocolate chip cookies? Really?
I don't understand what's wrong with lemon cookies.
They're delicious.
They really are good.
Yummy.
They're delicious.
I know. Are you a straight male?
I am.
See, a heterosexual man is admitting he loves lemon cookies.
Yep.
Once again, we cannot assign gender or sexual orientation.
Sexual.
To a cookie.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Plus,
that.
at the end of the day, it's a free cookie, so how could it ever be wrong?
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is so my pet peeve. There was one time that we were gifted $5 Starbucks gift cards. There were enough for everybody on the show. And I went around and handed them out. And one person who will remain nameless said, only $5 and threw it back on the table.
Is it Dave Brody?
It was not David Brody.
Who was it?
It was not David Brody. I'm not going to say. I'm
Was
not
it
gonna
a
throw
guy
that
or a
person
girl?
Under the bus. But I was like, you know what?
That's a
sucks.
jackass.
That's my pet peeve.
$5 at Starbucks. That's like a half a cup of coffee.
Exactly.
But who was it? Tell us.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Why
to that
not?
person because I'm not going to do that.
All right.
I want to know.
Scary what?
I learned
hold on. Thank you, Luke. Thanks for
Yeah.
calling.
Thank you,
Enjoy
guys.
your
I love
lemon
you
cookie. A heterosexual male, Luke, loves his cookies because you guys are insisting on putting a gender label on cookies, which is so stupid.
I gotta tell you, these cookies are they really are delicious.
I learned something
right
very valuable yesterday.
What's that, Scotty?
That's we are not talking to ourselves in this room, and people actually listen to the 15-minute morning show Elvis Duran Presents podcast.
I mean, yeah, if there's a silver lining, that's it.
I mean, I didn't know the power of the microphone.
Oh, yeah, how long you been here?
Well, when it comes to a podcast.
How long you been here?
How long you been here?
Hey, peanut gallery. I don't need your help.
Yeah,
Oh, my
okay,
God.
up yours.
You are so lucky I love you because if not,
Now Froggy and Danielle are fighting.
come to this microphone.
I love you, Danielle.
Love you too.
I love you.